But at least it's a minor action to cast.
Hey, you messed with my dice.
Did I?
You didn't. Why? Because I made their circles. Circle there, circle here.
Click the circles. Ow, my hand.
Then,
I need to do some stretching.
what?
I need to do some stretching.
Fuck you, pussy. This Archaea ain't been fun.
Is what?
Archaea.
Yeah?
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you so sure?
Because I'm still playing it. And I want to spend
So-
money buying more
What's
songs.
so fun about freaking games where you just listen to music and play with the beat? What's so fun about that? You don't
It makes
shoot
you
guys.
feel really good, I guess.
You don't shoot guys, you don't kill people. What's so fun?
It makes you feel really good being able to move around super fast.
So you can make a girl good.
Finger.
What's it called? No.
Alright, so last we left off, we had a chance, or is it a chance encounter
What
with
happened last
the
night?
Polka 5. Things were getting kinda clutchy, but luckily Gretel was there to save the day, apparently. Now you guys are recovering back in the base.
Meaning the dice didn't even go, move. What happened?
I just said, you guys had a chance encounter in Tokyo, Akiba, with the Polka 5 while researching around for clues about the Polka 5. And you almost died, but
Oh, I
Gretel-
know. No one can die in here. You're gonna tell me their backstory first before they die, so I can feel it.
Nah, sometimes people kill off characters before they tell their backstory. Like they only tell the backstory
Because
after
they
die.
roll. Because they roll low. That's why. If they didn't, they will survive. I will survive. Survivor, Rocky, whatever.
Were you able to hear them?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was listening to fucking music.
No?
Cool.
What's happened?
Alright, whatever. Let me go set the mood. That'll do.
So,
Okay, so
uh-huh.
it is now the morning. It is rainy. It is now the next day, day 15. It is still rainy of August.
Okay.
So, you guys are still kind of injured, but otherwise, you guys are good enough and can go do shit as normal. So, Patty calls you and she's telling you, hey, Jesus, we're having a meeting. If you can come, then we would like it if you did. So, yeah, see you later. You're still kinda groggy and shit, but then suddenly your phone starts ringing.
Do I have the option to end call it?
Do you have the option to end the call?
Ignore it. Like, end call. You know the red button, the green button?
I mean, sure, why not? But
What's
aren't
its
you
name?
even
What's it
gonna?
called? What's its name?
Oh, you're gonna ask who's calling?
No,
Uh,
what's the name of who's calling? It's just a string of numbers, or is there a name on it?
There's a name on it. It's Sophia.
Alright, then call.
Okay, isn't swipe right and answer call? All right. All right. So, are you gonna go to the meeting? Suddenly, your phone starts ringing again. It's Sophia again.
I removed the battery.
The phone is still ringing. It's a stand attack.
I go to the meeting.
All right. So, roll for perception.
A 10! Stop it.
Alright. So, your party is there. He's on a big throne table while everyone's on the side, like Knights of the Round Table bullshit. Ah, there you
What?
are, Jesus.
Did you
Glad
say
you could
corner?
come here. Hmm?
On the side.
It's a meeting table, you know, with the big long table.
I thought I was about to say the round table. There's no corners on a round table. It's not even possible. You said side, but okay.
Yeah, I really suck at describing things, aren't I? Alright, Akiba squad. This is gonna be the time for the weekly report and
There's
stuff.
a report?
Yeah, it's something we gotta do, you know. Although we didn't really do that much last week, as you all may know. Pari continues. Apoy last time was kind of captured and sent into deep shit during his mission to deal with the people who were messing, the so-called wild cards. Speaking of the wild cards, there seems to be a huge connection between the wild cards, the Poca 5, and us.
How?
Yeah, good question.
Yes,
It's all about what happened yesterday. It's not so much that we all have a connection, but more like we'd like to have a connection. Anyway, where the fuck am I trying to go with this?
Good, go leader, go leader.
Just pretend what I'm saying is actually charismatic and I'm not bumbling around my words because Pai is supposed to be a charismatic leader.
Roll for what's the previous
Presence, I guess.
Oh, it's present. Yeah, probably presence.
Anyway, so with that out of the way, with a new member here, I believe it is quite clear what we should do during this week. It is time for Jesus to get you to know the ropes. So then, you know that this is a cult, right, Jesus?
Ami.
You know the main job that most members of the cults are supposed to do.
To worship their beliefs.
Yes, that is one of them. But after that, do you know what?
They masturbate to their beliefs.
Our job as cultists is to preach of the word so that we can attract more members. That is the job of every member of any cult. So, being members of the Akiba squad, I'd like to send you on your first ever conversion mission. You're gonna go around Akiba, try to see if there's anyone interested in joining the cult. But don't worry, I'll send the Apoy to be with you. And there is sort of a side mission.
Hey, I have a question.
Ulterior motive.
What about our previous mission with me and Patrick? What about the laboratory?
The Poca 5 investigation, like I already said yesterday, is halted. Right now, it is simply too dangerous. What's the opposite of go?
Bad.
Huh?
No. Backwards.
Stop.
Halted. Bad. Yeah, that's probably what it means. Bad.
It's too dangerous, and we have bigger matters at hand, question mark. Wait, is that what I wanted to say? Anyway, point is...
Patrick, is Buchupati is the father of this squad?
I guess so. Anyway, the point is, ever since we encountered the Poca 5, I have realized something, and that is, they are way too powerful. In order for us to stand a chance against them so that we can get the 10 million and go for the promotion, we need more allies. This is where you come in, Jeng Jesus. Not only are sure, your job is indeed the job I'm sending you, technically, is for you to gather more cult members. But here's the main mission the two of you are gonna be going. You guys are gonna go find the wild cards and form an alliance. And then the boy's like, "What? Are you kidding me? Those guys just almost killed me until they decided they didn't want to." No, it is important.
I slammed the door. Agreed with him. Dick, I hear him. hey, question for Joe Japan. You know why the Hitman team wants to attack Trish? Because they want to know what's your stand and maybe connection between the boss. Their stand power's not even similar.
Well, actually, they kind of look the same. King Crimson, I mean. is colored red and then he has those white stripes. Wannabe Spice Girl is also the same.
But opposite.
It's pink instead. It still has the stripe thingy.
That's it? They just look alike?
Yeah, I guess.
If the Hitman team succeed on mission, it's not gonna help
I mean,
defeat the boss.
Jolene is the son of Jotaro, and she doesn't have the same. Is the daughter of Jotaro, and her stand is stone free.
I don't know. I'm just questioning. What's so similar about those stands? Alright, what's happening? Oh yeah. Find the wild card.
Don't worry, you guys. That's not really what. That's what you guys are supposed to say to them. I know you hate them, but your alliance with them is supposed to be fake. Here's the true reason you guys are going there.
But we are going to spy on them.
Yes, and then immediately you go to your mind. You go in your mind. It's like, holy fucking shit! This just got real complicated. I'm part of this cult to spy on them, and now I'm spying to spy the spy and spy.
Oh, I have a better idea. Won't I be the spy of the Focal Five? So I can be a spy of the 3 teams.
And do you know where they are?
No.
Can you just walk? And even if you did, can you expect to just walk in there and say, "Hey guys, I want to be your ally. I'm totally not a spy or anything," unless you have some sort of ability to change forms, shapes, or whatever. Why is everyone? Oh, anyway, so the point is, yeah, due to the current job thing that's happening with the wild card, we expect the boss expects
Wait, what did you
there'll
say?
be
What did Busupati said?
there'll be a problem in the future.
No, when he acted.
Unless you can change shapes or something,
No,
you
before
can't
that.
expect to spy on them.
Like, ooh.
After you guys just fucking fought each other.
No, before that, when he acted. What did he say? Oh, never mind. I was about to do that.
So, yeah, spying on them so we can figure out if they're up to no good again and are doing shit against the cult. So that you guys can secretly tell them, and then we can send more assassins as you, and then the boss can send more assassins as usual. It'll earn the trust of the boss even more. And
How do we know the faces of the Poco Fight? Oh, what's their name anyway?
Wild card?
Oh, the wild cards. How do we know the faces? We only know one of them out of 7.
Good question. We have already actually sent a couple of spies. But they all kind of got caught. We suspect that the wild cards may have reconnaissance type IDs with them, hence why they're not that easy to track down. But from what we've gathered, we were able to find their names and their faces, but not much more than that.
The faces.
This seems to be the leader of the wild cards.
Is it the type?
A man, a man. He's recently gotten more buff as of recently.
Huh.
He goes by the name of Genghis Chrysler.
I found my mortal enemy.
And also, along with spying on them, yeah, the cult mission of gathering shit. You need confidence. That's what you need first and foremost. Confidence. Establish familiar links around Akiba.
Hey, that's game mechanics, bro. Establish bonds, you mean? Ha! Good thing I'm part of this job. I know how to get the ladies.
Excellent. Then in that case, I can expect.
What does Apoy look like anyway? Just Bakugo? I'm thinking of yung Bakugo, the hero costume.
He's a soldier, so you can already imagine he wears a soldier outfit.
With a 3-star?
Anyway, he's supposed to be a character you're able to recruit. But since you're never gonna be able to recruit him the normal way, and I kind of want him, since I already made. Shit, this is wrong.
No, what will happen if Busupati died? No! It's too much for us to handle. We will cry and cry.
Alright, here we go. Apply.
What does he look like? I'm not.
Alright, 57 years old.
57?
Yeah.
He's old?
Yep. He's a World War veteran.
Does he have a scar? Oh yeah, I call him Scar!
6'3", 74.8 kilograms, dark blue eyes, long brown hair. Oh damn, long brown. So it's flowing. And he has white skin and soldier uniform. Judging by the weight, he does indeed have muscles.
You think I won't get this? You think I won't get this joke, this reference? Primary bomb, secondary bomb, tertiary bomb.
Yeah, his id is known as King Boom. It takes no form and gives him the ability to create bombs out of his own body. He can create 3 types of bombs. His primary bomb is known as the impact detonation. The second one is a remote detonation, and the third one is a
I know. It's to rewind time.
controllable type.
Time, you said it. King Bomb's a my character, right?
Huh? King Bob you mean?
Oh, that's King Bomb.
But yeah, they do look like the Bob Ombs. Anyway,
Alright, hey!
so he is a familiar link you're supposed to be able to get. What?
No, I'm talking to Apoy.
Yeah. That's a point answering.
Your clothes, it's not how to get into the wild card.
He's the 9 of Wands, and your familiar link with him is now 1.
1, 2. Oh yeah, it's already included. So my social link, the Kuchipati, the Akiba squad.
Yeah. You're supposed to be able to get all the way up to 5 with him, and you're not supposed to be able to give control to him until rank 4.
Oh,
So,
good.
for now, he's technically, but technically not a party member. He's basically still just an ally, just like all the other Akiba squads. Just people who are going to treat you favorably.
Hey, Apoy, which girl do you like in these photos? This girl, I'm pointing to Chie. The other girl, I'm pointing to Jomi. The other girl is
Are
Sophia.
you seriously considering hitting on them? And besides, I have a family
I don't care.
already.
We boys wants to cheat on girls. It's our nature.
Well, I'm a boy, and I have never once considered cheating on my wife.
Then, fuck you because I'm a man.
Can we just go? We know the place where the hotel where the wild cards are staying.
Already? Then why not just beat them up?
Didn't you hear what we said about the wild cards? We were given express commands by the boss not to deal with them because it goes against the cult policy. They are happy people. They don't need the cult.
Then,
If they're unhappy, then we are given permission to hurt them and even
if
put
they're
them onto
unhappy,
the
hurt
abstract
them.
world.
Don't bring innocent people to this situation.
Exactly. But the wild cards are no longer innocent people. They're now enemies of the cult.
They're notorious people, but I don't know them.
That's why you're spying on them, so we can know them. Our Sun Tzu's Art of War. Suddenly you have PTSD of Zetai.
Hey, I have that. I don't have that power.
Can we just go now, Genghis? Apoy, Jesus. Apoy says.
My name is Kami, and let's go.
Alright, so I guess you guys are back on the Akiba now. So you guys have 2 goals. You guys gotta go
Spy with them or become alliance with them, but we're a
pretend
spy.
that you're allies.
Oh.
But in reality you're spies. And then also
You're the 4-star general, aren't you?
also go get confidants.
I completed the mission already. Because I already have them.
I mean there's still spam jab block. Don't you wanna max out your familiar with him?
No.
Then are you going?
I cut times with him already.
Huh?
Time to spy. Let's go, boy.
Alright, so you guys go to the hotel they're staying in?
Yes. We are entering at noon. What time is it anyway?
Morning.
Then we are going there morning.
Alright.
What's that called when you get scared? PTSD?
I guess.
Hey,
you remember
boy,
something
are you getting PTSD to them because they're the ones who defeated you, especially their leader?
I've been through worse.
I've been through worse. Like what? Tell me. Divorce?
The screen fades to black. It's now time for you to hear a boy's backstory.
Divorce? I love that.
So did you write down his familiar link? I'm not gonna write them down anymore, remember?
I have a Kiba squad, so meaning yes.
Yeah, no, Apoy is a separate link.
Oh.
You know, just like how even though the full Arcana is the entire main character's friend.
1 or 0 with him?
1. Apoy is a father, and the one thing he loves above all else is his family. He trained as a soldier and even trained his own mind and body so that he could achieve to create the perfect id that he needed for his protection.
Private Benjamin?
The one studying Vice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You remember that old man?
I guess.
Yeah, that's him.
Sure. He trained as a soldier in order to ensure he could protect his country, and by protecting his country, he could protect his family. However,
I love the music.
once they went on a mission to go to the towers. I have this sneaking suspicion. I already told you this before.
You didn't.
And during their mission there,
You're practicing too much, bro.
they encountered lots of. How did you know I rehearse in the bathroom?
Oh, you rehearse? I don't know. I'm just making a joke, bro.
Fuck me.
How can you memorize this? Oh wait, you made those. That's why you know.
Anyway, so some cosmic horror eldritch creatures showed up, and then it murdered all of his crewmen. If he was the only one that was left alive, in anger and in fear, he threw his bombs at the eldritch creatures while running away. Ever since that,
monsters, right?
yeah. Due to that, he developed 2 levels of Morbus and has become insane. Due to his insanity, he has the tendency to murder people, which he does not like. Because that means he might have the chance to suddenly just go berserk and kill his family. Scared of that fact, he recluded himself until he was found by, not Apaw, but Pari this time.
Oh, what was recluded means?
Huh? What?
Run away?
Yeah, he ran away and hid.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you tell me?
Yeah, that's why
I punched him! You big coward! Don't you know what family is killed? How long has it been when you run away from your family?
Well, I haven't seen them since the previous war.
How long? You can do math.
Alright, so World War II was like long time ago, so I
It's
guess
2025? That's impossible. He's supposed to be 100 years old.
let's say there was a World War III when IDS showed up.
Okay.
So 30 years, why not?
Your family was worried about 30 years about you. They might even forget about you.
My sons and daughter. I had 2 sons and 1 daughter. Years I still have a picture of them. They
Child?
probably they're
teenager?
probably very old now and they're
Old?
working and I hope
No,
they're
they're still young,
working
they're
happy
still young.
jobs.
Or 40.
Nah, they'd be young adults by now
Oh,
probably.
yeah, young adults. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright, so you guys arrive at the hotel. You guys say you're having a visit. The clerks pay no mind, and you finally reach their room. Alright, so you guys knock, and the one who opens the door is who would be most likely to be?
She probably.
Nah, she
Gretel?
is always out hunting in the forest.
Gretel? Is home experimenting.
Sakurami,
Sakurami,
Jomi,
Jomi,
Gretel.
Zetai and Hector's not here.
Then the only person who could actually be here who could actually open is Jomi. Alright, so she opens the door. She's like, what is it? I'm busy writing my book.
I'm so
Don't you
loud
guys
music.
know that?
To a voice because old hard.
There's a buff old guy and a young but still buff guy, and then Jomi's just blushing and he's like, oh my, what do I owe this honor?
We did this and we said both let us join your team because of your belief to save the world by defeating the tower of Belfamot.
Wait, what? How did even Apoy is surprised. How do you know so much about the wild cards?
Because they're from the book of Bible. What's the tower's name?
Babel.
Babel, from the chapter Babel 3.
How do you know? Who the heck? Wait a minute. I know. Well, or rather, I'd like to say I would know you, but more like you look like someone familiar. I know. Well, it must simply be a coincidence.
But you know who's familiar in your mind? This guy over here.
Yep, I know you for sure. 1 minute you were our hostage, and now you're not. Yeah, now you're trying to join us. Aren't you a part of the cult? You know, we're against you. You know, you're our enemies.
I laughed and said, I think you get the wrong idea, Miss Jomi. This guy backstabbed them and tried to help you guys.
The narrative I was trying to go for was that we're rebelling against the cult.
Yes, that backstab.
Yeah, me and this guy are new member of our squad. Me, him, and the rest of the squad. We all backstabbed the cult, and now we're enemies with them. And we needed more allies so we can do our rebellion. And to that, we need your help. And then Jomi's like, she looks at you, you nod, and then you're like, all right, well, before we can do that, you know, I am not the leader, but usually she is here whenever our actual leader isn't around. Well, I'll call them and see if we can do shit with
We're
this.
both high five. Mission accomplished.
So Jomi's like, all right, go give everyone a call. You guys, how would you guys like a cup of tea? Lancelot and Witch, go prepare them some tea.
I'm not with Brock eyes right now, but with smiley face.
All right, so it doesn't take long for the call to happen.
Apo, did you bring stuff?
What stuff?
You know, like recording device, tracking device, so we can listen to them, so we can put under the listening device under this table, so we can hear every their plans. We're the ultimate spies. Whisper, whisper.
Yeah, you got a good point. I'm pretty sure he should have devices like that in his inventory, but if not, let's say he has.
Secret base teleporter, an arm, scouting eye, notepad, vehicle, into video. He doesn't have an item that is a device. Tracking device, listening device.
I got my phone.
Fuck yeah! I am tape.
It's set to record. It's set to record. I have the mic. I have the mic always on, and it's always on recording. Hell yeah! It's an app. I made it myself.
What's it called? Super ass recording that can record anything in this world.
Sleep mode recorder. I am not really the best. I had to learn programming during my time as a soldier.
What?
Yeah, apparently like that's a thing every soldier, every private has to know now. Modern warfare, am I right? Alright, so we'll meet up in the evening, apparently they say. You guys know Big Bang Burger?
No.
Well, there's a Big Bang Burger nearby, and that's where we're going to be meeting. Sophia's gonna be there.
Why not the block?
You don't know. You don't know who he is. You don't know who Sophia is, probably. But Jomi looks at you and is like,
Hey,
don't worry about
Miss
it.
Jomi. Who is Sophia and what's her ID?
Well, I'm afraid that kind of stuff is secret unless you're willing to show us your inabilities as well, huh? I mean, you don't show people your porn and stuff, right? That's the same with IDs.
No, literally me, I do.
Okay, well, we have one weirdo here, at least. Point is, it would be for the very best for everyone to keep their IDs a secret.
What about in school? They show your ID.
You kind of already showed us your id already though, ma'am, you know? You call them Lancelot and Witch. Ah, damn.
But that knife guy has the sword called Excalibur instead of that. I forgot what that's about. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Evening, time transition.
You're not gonna do anything for the afternoon?
Oh wait, no, we're doing something afternoon.
Alright, well actually time hasn't passed yet, it's still morning, so you guys can do two things.
Hey, boy.
You wanna spend time with me?
Let's go to the bar. Not the gay bar. I want to hear about your backstories.
Alright, I know a place. I'm sure there is one place. Ah, yeah, the Twilight Zone from fucking Jojo Merkel Milk is here apparently.
Is it Sophia?
Do you remember the Twilight Zone? That's where you met Alice. With her drugs. And then you brought the drugs, and then you're like, oh, fuck yeah, they give me battle trance.
Yeah, battle trance sucks now. The
Yeah.
only good about it is the destructive and the deathless.
Yeah, it's because you suffer fatigue from it.
Uh-huh.
And usually, back then, kasi dating mga encounters once per day lang talaga. And ngayon, multiple things happen per
Yeah,
day
that's why
now.
I'm not even using battle trance anymore.
Yeah, that's. I've always wondered why people called barbarians weak. Now we know why. Because the battle trance is actually
the
kind of
bolster
useless.
ring, the levitation ring.
Alright, so you guys are now here.
No, before we go to the bar, we go to the dressing room. We're wearing the Skidos.
You're wearing Skidos?
Tuxedos.
Oh, sure.
I wear white and you wear black. Come on, boy.
There we go.
You're not gonna meet your families in 30 years. Your family probably forget about you right now.
So there, you guys are now in a tuxedo. You guys are in Twilight Zone. It's like, I'm feeling mighty generous today, and it seems the alliance is going rather well, rather too easily. It must be something about you, you know. I've always knew there was something special about you. You just invoke this aura of charisma, you know. So as such, drinks on me.
Yo, bartender, I get what he has. Even though he hasn't even ordered yet.
You guys sit and you're like, give me a drink, bartender.
I have
Alam mo
the
yung
same-
peng meme na yun?
Nope.
I need to show it to you. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god, why is my internet still open?
Human data.
Give me a drink.
Bartender. Is it another JoJo shit? Or is it
No.
another SMT shit?
No.
Give me a drink, bartender.
That's what happened.
But before I stop the drink, then I slide to a boy.
If you actually, it's a quick time event.
Oh,
When
that's
you
a
ask yeah, it's a game. You gotta do a quick time event in order to get a drink. If you succeed, the main character smiles and then there's happy fanfare music.
That's the game?
Yeah.
That's the Flash game? That's probably a Flash.
Nope, you'd be surprised.
What?
It's an actual game that was for $20.
And that's the game?
Yep.
Fucking ripoff. Your Team Heroes doesn't cost free.
Yeah.
And it's super long.
I know, right?
Because it's an RPG.
Alright, so to get to rank 2, do you need anything? Rank 2, it's nothing. So alright, so you guys just spend your time having fun drinking the night away. And you guys go tell stories.
Whining away. I don't know what to say. I say anyway. That's the song, the bar.
I don't know, alcohol. I don't know, I guess that'd be fortitude. Or honestly, you guys... Huh?
Give us a strong drink, bartender.
A strong drink, eh? I see you're that type, eh? Alright, let's enjoy. Us old people, this is the best way to spend our time.
You know what's funny, bartender?
We're
about to hit some chicks. This guy has a fucking family, and we're about to hit some chicks on a fucking food fast restaurant.
Alright then.
Boy, see, it's okay to have fun. Your family doesn't probably forgot about you. It's okay.
You know what? You know why the drinks are on me. That bartender right there. I know him. He's a confident, a trusted member of the cult, I'd say. So yeah, he's always willing to give me a discount.
So it's not for free.
You'd know a thing or two. You should do well to get confidant as well, Jesus. Jesus.
Wait, confidant means bonds. So it's not game breaking.
So yeah. Roll for fortitude, I guess.
Are you going to be drunk before the mission starts?
If you fail. And you guys are doing this for like 12 hours straight.
15 and 18.
You need a 17, I say.
15, a 7, that's a 23, a 26. For him, he's a 2d6. For
Oh, Apoy doesn't need to do it. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, he would
14,
need to.
21 is alcoholic. Give me legendary points!
Sure, I guess.
I asked for a bar.
Alright, since you succeeded, you can roll your percentile with advantage since you decided to raise the difficulty.
I hate this bullshit again.
Oh, come on, it was super fun last time.
31 for advantage. A 30.
Another 3, alright. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a success. It's just to get to rank 2. Alright, so at rank 2, you are treated as having sworn enemy tier 2 with the salvation cult. Nice. So now you have advantage 2 on any learning or logic rolls on any learning rolls to recall information about the cult. I guess Apoy was talking to you about the cult while you guys were drinking. He told you about all the deets about how the hierarchy works.
I don't need those. I don't want to care about the cult. We're here to talk about your story.
Apoy is already
How did you meet your wife?
Apoy is already drunk. A wife? I don't have any. I'm super sad.
Hey!
You know, this is a club, you know. I hear they have succubi performing here.
Hey,
Would
girl!
you like...
This guy is hurt, sad, and drunk right now. I hope you could satisfy him.
Oh, if you wouldn't
I
mind, we during the evenings we do host one of them dancing performances over there.
No, I'm talking about sleeping. You sleep with this guy. He's sad, drunk, and you need to pleasure him.
Oh, we don't do that here.
That's not the point of a succubus!
Huh? Who said I'm a succubus?
You, the game master. So you're just a normal girl.
Don't be fooled by her. Succubus are like liars.
I'm rolling a boy's presents.
But I'm not a succubus.
I'm rolling for presents for a boy. These are Carter, but shut up. Charm her, Apoy, with your presence of 1d4. A 16. Is she charmed by Apoy's words and body?
A 16. I'm gonna fucking. Does he have anything that can help? Is he like attractive or anything? Oh my god, there are succubi in the Twilight Zone. Fuck, how did I remember that?
He is courageous and fugitive. Isn't fugitive looks cool?
You can spend your time to get drunk. If you roll a 20 on your fortitude, you recover 3 levels of exhaustion. If not, you get 3 levels of exhaustion. Amazing.
What?
And also, you can go to the succubi dancing show and roll 20 for will. If you succeed, you get restore 1d10 corruption points, insanity, and 1 level of strain. Nice. You can also do part-time job there. Anyway, she's gonna roll for will, and that's a 7. Half as lower as yours. So
Plus 2.
he's like, I'm not a succubus, but now that I take a good look at you, well, aren't you rather handsome looking, eh?
You know what Apoy did? She did this with his pocket. 1, 2, 3. They put it on your breast. Alright, let's go. That man, he just graduated. Someone just graduated.
What are you gonna do then? And suddenly a girl shows up, and then it's like, "Yo, I'm an actual succubus. The show's starting. You wanna watch it?"
I thought there's going to be a guy, muscly guy, gay, like with makeup.
Oh, we have incubi too, but you know.
Incuba is handsome guy, so I'm talking about a gay one, ugly one. No!
Oh, okay.
Shut up! I'm waiting for my friend. I'm such a bro.
Your friend. I have a feeling your friend's not gonna come back though.
I wait. No matter how long is it, I wait.
All right. You wait for him, and your diligence increases. Roll 1d4, and that's how much your diligence.
What's diligence? A 4!
Nice.
A 4!
Another 4?
No, it's just a 1.
So it raises by 5%. So you got a better chance of raising your diligence next time.
What's diligence? Is it patience?
Yes, patience. Your ability to wait and withstand doing long and arduous and boring tasks.
Am I drunk?
Huh?
No, because
You're
I rolled
not.
high.
You rolled your fortitude. Good. Anyway, so it's the evening now. It's time for the scheduled meeting with the guys.
Hey, boy.
Wild card.
Hey, boy, your necktie is not okay. Did you have fun?
Apoy didn't come back.
I wait. No matter how long is it. I don't care if we're not there. I wait for a boy.
You got a phone call. It's from Apoy.
Uh-huh.
Hey there. I fucking how did I get drunk? I think I got drunk off the atmosphere. God damn it.
And
This
so are
always
you naked
happens.
on the bed right now?
Oh, no. I snapped out of my trance immediately. Come on, we should go to the Big Bang Burger.
What do you mean trance?
Before before we go get late.
What about trance? What do you mean by trance? Transformation?
Trance. Trance. Battle trance, but without the battle.
Oh, trance.
It means a state of not thinking or something like that.
So, how did you leave? When? And how?
When I left the bar, I wanted to come back, but I was too embarrassed.
What, when? What time? I'm still at the bar.
And you should go to Big Bang and leave.
Hey, it's the girl you gave money with. Now she's angry. You didn't make her wet.
That's not the point.
We're here to supposed to have fun, and you didn't. You're not such a bro at all. Fine, we go to the Big Bang.
Alright, so you step out of Twilight Zone, you walk like 10 steps, because right next to the Twilight Zone is Big Bang, and
No,
there...
maybe it's a different Big Bang.
And there...
Hey, Sakira.
Huh?
Kira eating the Big Bang.
Fuck you, oh, Ran. I thought you were talking about the Poco 5 girl.
No,
with the
talking about
gun.
Akira Cruz.
Sure, he's there. Sure, he's there.
Wait,
And-
what's the joke about Persona 5 waiting for the dub? Like, he said it! Ren said it! Or the voice actor said it, whatever. No, you don't know.
A place there's like, yo man, looks like everyone's already there. Look,
Shut
Joey's
up
there.
and push him.
Ooh.
You're no fun. Let me order some burger.
Alright, so you guys order some burger and then you guys sit on the large seat.
Wait! No! The Big Bang. You know the Big Bang?
Hmm.
When you finish a burger, you get
The
3
Big
increase.
Bang Challenge.
You get 3 increase. Is it the same thing in here? If I did the Big Bang Challenge?
3 increase to what?
Like example, guts, education, stuff, the stats, just like in the Persona 5 game.
Oh, sure. I don't know. It'll cost like 250 wealth points.
Nah, not.
Alright, so you guys are all there now. Apoy's like, there seems to be someone missing among your group. Huh? And how would you know that? And who would that happen to be? Sophia answers. And Apoy
Oh, I know, it's Zetai and Hector, right, Apoy?
Ah, yeah, those guys are missing too. But more importantly, the leader is gone. Where could he be? And Sophia's like, yeah, where could he be? And
Where
then
could he be? It's not, I'm here.
Sophia looks at you and you look at her back, and then you realize now you're under the influence of Archaea. She talks to you telepathically. Why the fuck weren't you answering my calls?
Because I'm not your girlfriend! I scream. Out of thin air, so everybody is surprised except for both of us.
What? And Sophia's like, what the hell? Just anyway, she starts talking again in your threat telepathically. The fuck was she so? I wanted to ask you how the spy was going. What the fuck is going on? Why is that guy here and talking about an alliance? Do you mind filling me in on what exactly is going on? And what's been happening to you?
You want the full story or the shorter version?
You're acting kind of weird right now. Jesus.
I'm weird because you didn't have fun! Continue, what's Sophia's response? How many people are here anyway? 7 minus 3, 4, plus 2, 6, 2, 2. Aren't we, not spacey in here?
It's a large table.
Oh, it's a
Large enough table. Anyway, so then, to what do we owe the favor? You'd like to form an alliance with us.
To have an alliance with only the 2 of us because we backstab those guys. Because you saved me and the Patrick. The
And
other guy.
you know it was Gretel. Huh? Just the two of you? Apoy comes here, it's like, Jesus, the narrative we're going with, I mean, the truth is that everyone in our squad is planning on rebelling. It's only not because we're here
I
on
thought,
fire and
I thought we were rebelling. I scream out loud.
Sophia talks to you in your mind. You really suck at this whole spying and pretending thing.
I said to Sophia with a straight face. Well, she didn't tell me. All I know, we both of them rebelled. The occult club. Occult club.
She is just looking down, and then she looks at Sophia and you, and then she looks back down again.
Here, we don't need explanation. Let's just we join your team. Wink, wink. I didn't say wink, wink, but I wink.
Is there anyone? Oh, Sakuremi. Sakura replies, no, but then, since you are members of the cult, you understand that it's okay for us to be a little doubtful, you know? As such, how do we know that you guys are trustworthy and won't be planning on backstabbing us? Or perhaps your alliance has any actual ulterior motives? Apoy's like, ulterior motives? What kind of ulterior motive would we have? I just told you, we're all rebelling. Yep, all 6 of us from the Akiba squad, this new guy included.
I know how you're gonna trust us.
Sophia talks to you again in your mind. Genghis, please tell me you know what you're doing.
Yes. Telepathically said to her, yes, I know what we're doing. My job is to spy on you. But to them, we're spying on you. But the truth, I'm just spying on them.
Then in that case, Sophia asks, is it okay for us to form an alliance with them? Do you think this will be good?
Hey, if we were realized with them in the first place.
He whispers to you and he talks about the reason. It's because of the Poca 5 gang.
Then I
And
said,
it's also because, you know, they're trouble. The wild cards are trouble because they might mess with the cult again in the near future.
so Sophia, there's a team called Poco 5. They're bad guys. Our cult versus their team are are enemies. And they're the bad guys, the Poco 5 wants to alliance with you. I say that telepathically, but we first want to team up with you to spy on you first, but not help you, but we're just spying on you. But the original plan is I spy them.
You also tell her about how doing this will get the team that he's spying on, that you're with, promoted and bring you closer to knowing the secret identity of the boss. Once you tell that, Sophia's immediately convinced. She speaks out loud. I think we can trust them. Everyone looks at Sophia and like, huh? Are you sure? Sophia takes out one of her Archaea shards. I used my Archaea to look into the future. I can sense nothing but good luck if we form an alliance with them. They're not planning on backstabbing us anytime soon. That's no lie.
I remember I used recognition in the last campaign or whatever. I said, did we win the war? Then you said, the war haven't started yet. So meaning in the future, the war didn't even happen in the first place.
Yeah, I was fucking confused.
Winning the war. Never mind. Thanatos lost. Rose rebel or not.
She is like, well, as the set-in leader while Zeta and Genghis are gone.
Hector, don't forget Hector.
If Sophia says it, then I think we can trust it. Her id, Archaea, is way more powerful than mine. I can trust what she says. She has more experience after all. That's great. If you wouldn't mind, then I'll be tagging along for your adventures, along with Jesus every now and then from
Kami.
now on. But he likes to be called Kami, even though he's technically named after the Son of God. And his real name technically also means the same thing. And Sophia says, and then Apoy's like, huh? And Sophia's like, nothing.
Hey, Apoy, do you still remember the address of your family? We're a big family, live in one household. Do you still remember the address?
It was we weren't a big family. I know
How many children did you have anyway?
we lived in the country of Akiba, huh?
How many children do you have, Apoy?
I already told this. I
Three?
have 2 sons and 1 daughter.
So 3.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm going there. Seriously, but you don't know.
you're going to where they live in the country.
At least I can finally save someone instead of Okasama. I haven't know Buchupati. Oh yeah, he's a farmer, but too big. And Patrick has multiple personas. I admire that. I think that's the old party members I still know. Harit, I still don't know him.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten his episode yet. Alright, so with that, they decided that the thing is dismissed now. They ask Apoy. She asks Apoy if she wants to do an introduction, but Apoy was like, "Oh, well, what about Jesus?" And then she gets really confused, like they like might blow the cover, and then you say you have somewhere else you gotta go and can do the introduction some other time. So cover safe. Because you know you actually are going somewhere, aren't you?
I want to save my bro.
All right.
At least he didn't cheat to his wife. He didn't fuck. See, still a man of culture.
Does a boy actually trust you enough? I mean, rank 2 is technically kind of the equivalent of rank
friend.
4.
Of
Since it's just a minor link. And then again, look, is that kind of whatever. How are you gonna travel there? You know
Is it far? We're in Akiba, right?
Yep, and he just said it's in the country, so of course it is indeed far away compared to where Akiba
Uber.
would be.
I call it Uber. I can just tell him the address to go there.
Sure. Locations.
Don't tell me the other son and the mother is old, but the son is single and the two children are already married.
Nihon. What the fuck? Dragon's Den? Well, you don't know about that.
Dragons,
Yeah.
yeah, what the fuck?
Alright, Akiba is right here. Alright. I'd say it's like 5 blocks away. Alright, so you're gonna call someone to just drive you there. Go.
To gain more information, I call Buchupati.
Ah, Jesus. How's it going?
Do you know anything about Apoy's family?
What is this? You're trying to meddle with our personal affairs again. I understand you mean good intentions, but I really believe it's for the best that you don't really try to bother with this stuff.
Can I talk to Kasama Palacio?
Well, if you insist, I guess I can't stop you. You want more information about Apoy's family? Yes, Apo is the one who would be most aware of stuff like that. Hold on, she's right here.
Apoy, Apo, maybe that's his mother? No, she's young. That's impossible.
That make no sense.
Oh, really? Have you heard of time machine before?
There are, or are there, I don't know, there might be an inability that can travel through time.
Just like Boruto.
Anyway,
It's
so fucking...
raining, right?
Yeah, it's still raining.
I look very hard to find the address. But it's all for naught.
Apao uses her water divination and gives you the exact location of where they are and shit. And she says she trusts whatever you want to do. So, damn. How do I
Improvise the family.
calculate? No, how do I calculate the costs of traveling? Because 5 blocks, that's very far away.
Ay, Mrs. Granada.
32 miles is 1 block, so it's like 160 miles
God,
away. So I'm gonna say, oh, actually, I can just use the travel expenses of the location itself. So what's the terrain expenses here? So you pay for the drive, you pay for advance, you pay for guards.
How's that Francisco? Oh, I thought that was Francisco.
5 blocks for 1 day. That's gonna cost you
How much?
250.
250. I only, dear God, I only have 4 digits now.
That's how I'm gonna do that from now on. Lifestyle expenses
Minus what?
multiplied by
250?
250, yeah. Lifestyle expenses multiplied by distance multiplied by 2. Distance in blocks. And with a car, you should be able to...
I am an angry protagonist.
It'll be a long ride. You'll get there in the next day.
Right, but I want to look at the dudes.
Eh? Oh. Wow, you never got the iPad. Where
there was no battle to begin with.
Where the fuck is the iPad? No. Oh, there it is.
Why are you hiding that? Are you masturbating? Didn't someone knock the door, so you just put the iPad under your bed? Fuck! I was about to come!
It was about to come.
You just dropped the iPad.
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you arrived there in the afternoon of the next day. What's the weather, champ? At day
Patrick
16.
is an orphanage, right?
It's a Monday and it's still rainy, but it seems like it'll be the last day of rain.
Patrick is an orphan, right?
Bato? Yeah.
So meaning,
He had autism.
he's already happy on the Hiba squad. So Kasama still can help her because, what's her goal anyway? Oh, become loyal.
That's pretty much everyone's goal.
Michupati is still big, so I still don't know. And I'm working at a boys backstory right now.
Alright. This is technically indeed, how did you know this is how you were supposed to gain Apoy Granada's trust? Only my plan was that you were supposed to raise your feeling rank, but I guess
Dude, I've been trying to meddle with their personal affairs
as well.
to begin with.
So you wake up, you hear a voice in the bus saying, "We have arrived at what's up? Do you know any country locations in Japan?"
Japan, Kyoto.
Ah, Kyoto. Sure, that's good enough. We went there in Persona 3, so I'm familiar enough. We have arrived at Kyokyo. Yeah. So it's copyright free. Wait. Locations can't be copyrighted or trademarked anyway.
Yes.
Whatever, sure, it's Kyoto. Akiba's already Akiba anyway.
Okay.
Next stop, we're Akiba. Next stop. So you
I remember I wear a white tuxedo, right?
Yeah, sure.
I put down my fedora, my white hat.
You're
Then-
still Jesus.
Yes, I'm buff, but I'm still wearing clothes. Knock knock.
Alright, so you arrive, you are there, and then it doesn't take you long. You used your map, you had to ask around a little bit, but
Am I
overall,
wet because of raining?
I'd assume you have an umbrella.
Oh, okay. Did someone die?
You're actually wearing not a white tuxedo, but a black one. Anyway, you arrive, you see, it seems as if the place he lives in is just a simple, humble wooden house. It's a farmhouse, it seems. You can see there's some people outside in the back It seems it's their farm. It seems it's their farm.
Can I hit one of her daughters?
There's some children, and then there's an old woman. One of the child tug at their clothes. The grandma looks at you, and then she smiles and she walks. And you're now in the house. You turn your umbrella because now you're on like there's a roof at the entrance thingy.
Knock,
Yeah,
knock.
and a girl, a wet girl. Oh, god dang it! A wet old man, a wet old woman
Wet?
opens
Alright, maybe.
because she was outside tending to the crops.
Okay, this.
Ah, I wasn't expecting a visitor.
I might be Miss Granada.
You know about my dearest beloved.
No, that's your last name.
I'm sorry. I've always had a habit of jumping into conclusions.
Oh, that's that. Okay.
Very well. You may come in. Would you like a cup of tea or something?
Yeah, thank you very much.
What brings a humble, handsome-looking, rich-looking workaholic young man like you here?
I saw a boy's portrait still young on the ladders. Are you, do you still think your husband is still alive?
Ah, so you are friends with him. That's the only logical explanation. There's no way a fine-looking man like you would be living here in the countries like Kyoto.
Kyo.
Well,
Kyo.
it is true he has disappeared a long time.
30.
We were
To be specific.
30 long years. We tried everything. We wept and we were sad. If you asked our children right now, they'd say that they say he might as well be dead in their eyes. They feel they've abandoned him. He's abandoned us.
Are you living by yourself by any chance?
No, you saw my children. They were helping me tend to the crops.
Oh, they're not married or working to office like that, urban.
It's sort of a family tradition of ours, I guess. So yeah, but I believe he's still alive out there. He's probably doing something very important, something that he cannot hope. He's so important and dangerous that the mere
I see.
presence of us knowing about it would bring danger to us. So that's why he has decided not to show himself up. I know that because he is a man I fell in love with.
Well, could you bring all your children in here? I want to ask them some questions.
Ah, very well. It won't take long now for us to finish the crops. But actually, she looks outside and then she sees, oh, you hear a voice from the child's.
Is
Quick, over!
it Hector?
Quick, over
Wait,
here,
how old
the
is
crops are
Hector?
drowning. He's just as old
Oh,
as Apoy, I
so it's
think.
impossible. So it's impossible to become a child of Apoy. Zeta is possible, but not.
Oh my, he seems to be struggling. I think it might take a while. I am very sorry, but it looks like you're gonna have to wait.
Oh
We
wait,
don't
I
have
can
any-
help. I can help, Mr. Granada.
But
Sir
you're-
Granada.
But you're wearing such beautiful white clothes. I could never ask this of you.
No, it's okay, Mrs. Granada. I want to ask them questions. I can say anything, handsome, good, charismatic sentence. I help them.
Sure.
Oh, this is what happens when I say your husband is still alive. Whoa! You still remember that Mr. Bean when the Mrs. Greenish whatever stand at the door?
I have never asked for your name.
Ah!
You may call me Sayuri.
Sayuri.
And what might your name be?
My name is irrelevant. No. My name is Jesus Christ. Or my friends like to call me right now, Jesus.
Ah, what a beautiful name. That you are named after the son of the god of gods of Marginia. Alright, so you help
Oh yeah,
tend to
Christian is called. I mean, that's what it's called, right? like Christian, like the
They're called religions.
religion.
If
Not all.
they're not well popular, I think they do deserve to be simply just called a cult.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, roll for Mike.
Oh, wimpy! My arm accidentally got off. A 6, a 12, a 17, 17 and 18.
All
Just a
right.
plant. I'm waiting. Oh my god.
All right. Roll for diligence, a percentile. Your diligence has increased, helping tend to the crops.
71.
You dealt with the harsh weather and helped tended to the crops. Your clothes and shit, they didn't matter at all. What did you roll?
71.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that's not enough to increase it. So you
Yes.
can roll your d4.
A 2. Just a plus 2. Oh, next rank on maths with diligence. It's only have a 4. It's all maths social science only a 4.
Yeah, it always starts off with a 4, but as you level up, you are able to increase them. Since you only get every level up, you can increase up to you get 2 points. You can increase, so you can like turn a 4 into a 6, or turn 2 4s into a 5.
Or turn a 10 to a 12.
The maximum is 10.
Or put one grot.
Alright, so you're there now, you guys are in a dinner table, you guys are like in robes and shit, and a stern looking guy is the one who starts the conversation. So, your friend, you a friend of our pops, huh? And you said you wanted to talk to us.
Yes, I have one question, and one question alone. Do you still love your papa?
I never even got to meet the guy. I was still a baby. By the time he left. In my eyes, he's as good. He never even existed. Name's Sanada. And another guy picks up.
What is Persona 3 Sanada always says?
Huh? I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah, fuck! His last name is Sanada! Akihiko Sanada! Fuck!
Wait, your last name is not Granada?
Sanada Granada. That's my
Oh.
name.
Okay, I see. But well, you.
Another guy,
Okay.
he's he would be older. He's the older brother, and then the girl is the youngest.
But the
Yeah.
oldest
How about we call him
guy again.
Joseph? Why not?
Why not just Junpei? Oh wait, there's already a character named Junpei.
You know what? I think my dad's the best. He's cool. He's a hero. I watch a lot of movies, then that's probably
Is
why
he
I
a
think
4-star
he's.
guy?
And he's a soldier fighting for his country. I think he's a badass. You know what? I think he fought like a really bad guy, but he survived. But it was a long and hard fight. It was a winter, and then he got frozen, and then he'd be found out again, and then he'll be in spandex, and then Sanada talks to him. Are you basically just saying he's Captain America now? Yeah, that's the thing.
My save Earth.
I only got to meet him when I was young, but when he told me he was a soldier, he was super cool. I really think he's like a
That's why
Captain
they call
America.
him Captain America, the Winter Soldier. He's
If
a
I
super
see him
captain.
again, I'd give him all the badges of honor.
Okay.
And finally, the
Yeah.
girl, her name Valentine. Sure.
Valentine?
You see, there are two napkins in your table. Would you take the left napkin or the right napkin? You may choose to take the right napkin. That is our right answer. This is the funny Valentine napkin speech.
What? There's two napkins. What?
Oh, you're right. You haven't read Steel Ball Run yet. You wouldn't understand the joke.
What? Oh, Jojo.
When Dad left, this was the last thing he gave us. He told me it was for me to celebrate the only birthday he'll ever forget of me.
Why did Apoy run away? Oh, scared of killing them.
And that's what I think about this napkin. It represents authority.
I took the
guess.
napkin.
That's what I think of my father. And that's about it.
Alright, I still have one more question. Do you still want to meet your father?
I would definitely love to. I want to know what this napkin means.
One yes. What about you, Sanada? Yes or no?
I already said he might as well not exist.
So
If I meet him, I won't even call him any honorifics.
There's one no.
Proper honorifics.
What about you?
I just told you, man. I made lots of toy medals just for him. For when he finally decides to come back.
That's a two. What about you, Mrs. Granada?
I have never lost hope for him. I'm sure he has his reasons. I'm sure one day he'll come back to us with a smile, and when he does, we will all be very happy.
Alright, three. I stand up and said to Sanada, sorry, Sir Mrs. Sanada, I might be selfish, but I must go. I didn't tell this.
You asked us questions, Mr. Jesus. We would like to at least ask you one question.
And what is it, Mrs. Granada?
My wife, my
You're bisexual?
my dearest husband, is he alive and safe?
Yes, then I go outside and close the door.
As she do that, it zooms to the family, and then the grandma's like, and the sons and daughters are like,
this is what I did.
patting the back.
I run to go to Apoy, to Akiba, but with legs, to go capture him. I run to go to the teleporter so I can go back to Akiba.
Oh, you paid for Akiba's teleporters?
Or just 250, or just a teleporter.
Alright, Nihon. Oh, no wait, Akiba, I mean.
Oh, fucking money. Your Apoy is paying for this.
For the initial teleportation payment, it's 750. To teleport there afterwards is 10. But for now, just pay the 750 and it'll be good.
No, Apoy is paying after this. So he better give me my money back.
Actually, make it 1,000. You gotta pay for the teleporter in Kyoto as well.
Oh, fuck.
Which I've decided is 250.
Just 250?
So 750 plus 250 is 1,000.
Oh, okay. It's still the same. I just lost 1,000. Fuck.
Alright, teleporting back.
I spin to Apoy. Fire!
Fire! Hey, Jesus, where have you been?
I grab him. Then I grab his wallet.
What
Then
the?
we go back to the teleporter.
Where are you taking me, Jesus? What's happening? Is it urgent? Is there
Yes.
an enemy? Very well, I'm prepared!
No! You stay still and watch me. Here's a blindfold. Don't worry, I won't do anything about your wallet. How many money does he have?
I don't know. 500?
Fuck!
He's a very poor guy.
Fine, I'm wasting 500 to my money, I guess.
He already spent the other 250 paying for drinks for you in the bar. He once
Okay.
had 750. Lol. Alright, so you teleport again.
He's blindfolded.
Since you used his money, you didn't have to pay for the teleportation again. Alright, so it still took a while, but not that long. But eventually, soaking and drenched, you arrive back to their house. You slam open the door without
No,
their consent.
before I slam, I said, open your blindfold.
Hmm.
Then I push him to the door.
Alright. You open the door, the family's preparing their dinner, and it's like, Apoy's like, huh? This place is Korewa.
Give me the to be continued song.
Roundabout?
Uh-huh. Alright, continue.
It's in the bottom. You guys are. Is that. Could it be?
No. Ito lang. Oh, okay. I know what time stop now. That is for 2. Alright, continue.
Could that be you?
Yeah,
My
just
dearest
manage that music.
husband. And is that you? And if you really are, then that means they are. Oh, oh, my dearest. Oh, what's your name? Sayori. A boy. And super happy. And you're there watching.
Watching?
You're
No, I'm watching.
very proud
And
of
there's a sword.
yourself.
Okay, I'm about to kill a boy.
What?
Alright, let's continue. They were so about happen. They're just me holding katana ready to kill a boy. Give me my money back. Oh, such a wholesome episode. What's a wholesome mean anyway?
Kid friendly, I guess. Nothing too sexual, nothing violent happening.
Okay. Yeah, there's no fight, I guess.
Yeah, that rarely ever happens.
That's all you got.
Oops, I forgot this is the ending now. Tana!